Do you ever feel your heart race, palms sweat, and a desperate urge to flee at the thought of something seemingly harmless? You're not alone. Millions grapple with phobias, those intense, irrational fears that can hijack your life. This article dives deep into the world of phobias, exploring how they affect people, and more importantly, how to overcome them. Take Kathy Machuga, an ICU nurse and EMT. You'd think she'd seen it all, right? But the dentist chair? That's her kryptonite. It is like anxiety on steroids, she confesses, describing the overwhelming terror that even leads her to bolt from appointments. By definition, a phobia is an intense fear of something that poses little or no threat. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, an estimated 33 million American adults experience this at some point. It's a surprisingly common struggle. Luana Marques, a phobia specialist, understands this firsthand. She's afraid of cockroaches. She describes the physical reactions. I scream, my heart starts to pound, my blood comes out of my brain, and I run for dear life. But when she's not fleeing from roaches, Marques, an associate professor at Harvard, dedicates her career to helping others conquer their fears. Marques uses a technique called exposure therapy, where patients repeatedly confront their fears. She recounts a recent trip to India where she took 20 flights in 5 days with a patient who feared flying. It worked. She even makes her claustrophobic patients ride a tiny elevator up and down repeatedly. They usually tell me that I'm the devil, she laughs. The list of phobias is extensive and often surprising. We're talking about everything from geniophobia, fear of knees, to paganophobia, fear of beards. Even celebrities like Tyra Banks, delphinophobia, fear of dolphins, and Alfred Hitchcock, ovophobia, fear of eggs, have been affected. But here's where it gets controversial. While some fears are more socially acceptable, like a fear of the dark, nyctophobia, or heights, acrophobia, others can lead to embarrassment. Take Carl Moulton, who admits to hiding in the closet during thunderstorms. When asked how he reacts to a thunderstorm, Carl says, I would get anxious and, wondering, well, okay, hopefully it's not gonna get real bad. His wife, Karen, has known about his weather phobia since they started dating. Karen, along with her husband, co-authored a research study on weather phobia, estimating that about 10% of the population experiences some fear, with about 2% experiencing it at an extreme level. Back in New York, Kathy Machuga faced her dentist, traveling 270 miles to see a specialist in anxious patients. Her dentist, Louis Siegelman, estimates that about 1 in 5 Americans fear the dentist. He offers sedation to help patients like Kathy. Thanks to this, Kathy slept peacefully through her procedure and left with a nice shiny new tooth. Luana Marques emphasizes that overcoming phobias is possible, even if it requires consistent effort. But she also admits, I am still afraid of cockroaches. Karen Moulton reminds us that experiencing phobias is not uncommon. I mean, a lot of people have some fear that's higher than normal. You're not alone. What are your thoughts? Have you ever struggled with a phobia? How did you cope? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Let's start a conversation.